thanks very much for the great interview for Fighter Club. Just want to get an understanding of your perception of MMA in Australia. It's the fastest growing sport in the world, emerging in Australia currently. What do you think of what Australia has to offer?
We love it. The thing, man, we were here with the AFC4 for the first time, and we not only love Australian MMA, we love Australia, period. Now, our first experience, of course, was AFC4 with in the ring, so we're used to, in American MMA, we have the cage there, so it changes everything. We watched Daniel Kelly go over the ropes in his last outing there with Fabio Galev, and we were, it was one of the most amazing fights we've ever seen, and so the energy that comes to the table with Australian MMA is just unsurpassed in a lot of ways. And Cyrus was actually in Sydney 2 weeks ago with Combat 8, which is it's a form of combat sport. It's not exactly mixed martial arts, but once again, another show that was just completely outstanding. We're in love.
Square cage, interesting.
I agree with everything that Casey said. The thing that's kind of cool about Australia is because it is smaller, and I think that there's a lot of pride with these fighters. I think they fight with a lot of heart and a lot of pride. I think because they're kind of the underdog. They're all the way separated from everybody else on their own continent, their own island, and I think everybody fights with a lot of heart. These guys are real gritty. They want to win badly. And they're really talented. You're going to see them tested this time against a guy from Slovenia that's a champion over there, Borbatovs. That's going to be interesting. And I think these guys rise to the occasion. So Australian MMA is awesome. I mean, it really is. It's a good product. We love it.
Victoria is one of the only states in Australia not to have cage fighting legalised. There's a massive battle at the moment to get it done. What are your opinions on ring versus cage? Could it be safety? Could it be the fight experience? Do you prefer cages? Are you happy with rings? What's your perception on Victoria?
What's crazy is I was fighting way back in 2001 to 2004, and
he's dating himself right now.
I was a kid. I was a teenager. I was always fighting in a ring. They just didn't have a cage. It wasn't there because nobody. Typically the MMA shows evolved from boxing or kickboxing events. So, but then you saw the evolution into the cage, which really truly mixed martial arts is suited best for the cage. It contains everything. With boxing, kickboxing, you want to be able to see more of the footwork and so forth. With the cage, it contains it. You don't have the like I mentioned with Daniel Kelly dipping over top of the ropes. So definitely the cage. But I was saying this earlier. That doesn't mean that it's not exciting to watch MMA in a ring as well. Over in Eastern Europe, you see all kinds of ring sports because they were K1 based. All these fighters came from typically a kickboxing base, and and so that's just what they do. They fight in a ring. But yes, I believe that mostly the mixed martial arts you're going to see everywhere eventually evolve to a cage. It's what people they want to see it, but at the same time the safety is a big concern.
How do you follow that up? My only follow-up is, hey Victoria, knock knock, get a cage already, let's go. Everything that Casey said, it's very much more safe, period. I think bottom line, keeping everybody inside that. I've seen so many people go through the ropes now that it's dangerous.
Absolutely.
I mean, landing in all kinds of awkward positions, and I know it may seem like it's brutal, but it is safe, and it is what it is. I mean, it's well taken care of. Those refs take care of these fighters. It's a very safe sport while also being a brutal sport. It's still very safe and kept in a very civilized manner, and I think the cage helps with that.
Good answer. AFC 5 are employing a tournament-style price structure again, similar to Bellator in the past. What are your perceptions on tournaments within MMA promotions?
I think it's awesome, especially when you're bringing in outside talent from different countries and so forth. Of course, we got Borbatovs coming in, from Slovenia. He was a WFC star, a huge standout there. I think that it really helps. Anytime that you're able to establish champions in an organization, it's great. I mean, the AFC in general has a ton of incredible talent at all different levels. I mean, you got Ivo Dos Santos and Daniel Kelly. They're both Olympians. And you've got Zane Saliba. And then Ian Shaffer. You got Ian Shaffer coming in. He was all over Japan. No, he's not. But I'm saying that having even though he was originally from here, I mean, he did huge things in Japan. And knocked out Kiki Sudo. And been in there with guys like Paolo Uno and Kid Yamamoto. So to see all of those guys, in one promotion is really, really awesome. Even though they're not in the tournament.
Well, hey, he might be next.
Right, but it's still that roster, of talent that we're getting to see. So yeah, we definitely, it's great to see those
Yeah, I think it has to be done the right way with tournaments. I think everybody loves those one-night crazy tournaments that they used to have in Pride. But I think you can do tournaments like this if it's done right, if it's promoted right. Bellator, I don't think, does it quite well. I think that they need some work on that, to be honest. It's never caught my eye. But I think the plan that Adam has with this and to keep introducing the different weight classes, I think it's going to be done well. And I think we kind of know some of these guys. We know what Daniel Kelly brings to the table, what Bora brings to the table, and it really sets up some interesting matchups, which is crazy because Bellator can't even set that up. I mean, but AFC's doing a great job at making storylines already, so you're like, oh my god, I hope he wins, so we can see these guys match up. So yeah, if it's done right, I think it's awesome, and I think this one's going to be done right. So.
Great. Final question, hard to answer with such a stacked card. What fight are you most looking forward to tomorrow night?
Well, McBride Hooker is going to be an incredible rematch. I mean, there's the card stacked with rematches. Of course, Amy Adam and Lana Kay. That's a rematch as well.
Can't forget about that.
I just think that, and actually, Big Grusick, the Big Grusick fight's also a rematch, and so I'm always big on rematches. These guys have had a chance to go back and scout each other out a lot more, and typically the guy that lost is a lot hungrier. So those are the fights that I'm kind of looking forward to. But like I said, I mean the two judoka, Olympic judoka, and Daniel Kelly, Nito Santos, I always like to watch those guys.
Okay. Now, this is interesting because there's so many good fights on this one, but I'm not going to be long-winded like Casey, and I'll get right to the point. I'm going to go with the guys, and I just from the weigh-ins, because I was right there watching them. The Hulk versus talking about. No, was that the one? No, I'm thinking of Dean Purdon and Peter Davenport. He said something to the extent of, I'm going to knock you the F out.
Yeah, dropping F-bombs.
He's dropping F-bombs, and Dean Purdon had the mask on. Yeah, I think that's going to be exciting, but Bora Bertans, all that, Daniel Kelly, there's so much stuff going
being
on.
Americans, you see all these
Ian
Australians
Shaffer.
cussing and going on, man.
That's very normal for Australians. For the record.
It's awesome.
All night long, it's going to be a great card. I'm telling you, it's going to be tremendous.
Guys, thank you very much for your time.
Hey, but remember, you got to be sure to watch MMA Inside the Cage soon. And this is breaking news here, so I don't know if we should say it, but soon to be MMA World Tour.
That's right.
Definitely check it out. We cover international MMA all over the world. We love UFC and we love Bellator and all that, but we love international MMA. We're talking about EFC, we're talking about WFC right here in Australia, everything. So, we're just happy to be here.
Head to turf, right as up. Thanks, folks.